Well, hello, my friends, and welcome back into another episode of Farm Simulator 25. And we, of course, are up in Scotland on the Kinlaig map, and we're on a PS5 today. So, welcome in on this fine Sunday, April the 12th, 2026, IRL. And like that, I hope this finds you well. I hope this finds you with love and balance in your life. As for us here, doing okay. Just kind of, settling into the end of the weekend and like that and like that. But so, what are we up to today? Well, got a little bit of maintenance to do, got some harvesting to do, and like that. And I'm gonna do a little kind of decorating around the dairy farm as well today, or at least I'm hoping to get to that and whatnot. Kind of muddy up there, and I'm having a really hard time getting the truck in and out. So I think we're gonna put some gravel or something up there. But anyway, in the meantime and in between time, we got to get a little bit of wood into the mill because I have nothing in there right now. So we'll do the old hook up and drag and like that and like that. We've all been here before and seen it many times. But yeah, I just got to get, pardon me, I got to get some wood into the mill here, and then we'll get on with the rest of our day and like that, trapping around, doing our thing as we do. Now, where are you? Okay, I thought we lost the choker cable, but no, we're good. There we are. Oh, pardon me. Excuse me, my friends, I'm just going to have a wee little sip of the life support system here. I advocate you do the same. Mm. Oh my gosh. I do love my coffee. Well, I love a lot of things, but coffee's certainly right up there. Okay, anyway, got a bunch of this done now. No sense boring you guys with watching me combing my hair real fast over and over again. These seedlings that I planted down in there, well, those ones I didn't plant those seedlings. I painted them in, and I just wanted to see if they would mature the same as when you plant them, right? So we'll give it some more time, but I don't think they're going to change. I think they're going to just kind of stay as seedlings because they've been in there for, well, a fair bit now. I mean, I don't know exactly how long because we've been busy doing this, that, and the other. But anyway, we'll leave them there for the now. They're not hurting nobody, and if they do grow, fair dinkum, and if not, well, that's easy enough to get rid of them. Just take the old mulcher in there, and away we go. But now, let me just kind of check in because that pallet of wool is still there. That is, I don't know. I don't know. I guess that's okay, whatever. I mean, it seems to be, doing its thing, but I don't know. But then I didn't ever knew, did I? No. Okay, well, anyway, my sorghum, pardon me, is ready for the harvest. So what do you say we move this over here and get that parked, and now we'll get into this one here, and we'll get down and we'll get to getting over there by the sorghum, get that going on the harvest. And I gotta check my rice too. I'm pretty sure in the last video the rice was coming up ready, but we'd kind of run out of time on the recording levels and whatnot. Oh, good. Parking by Braille, are we? Oh, nothing hard on the machine about that. Oh yeah, let's just ride right up the gate. At least it's the gate that's easily replaced, I suppose. Okay, get off of you and let's get this done, and done. We'll hire this one out. And the like, are we through? And okay, fair dinkum. Okay, so we'll put a worker on this field, and that'll free us up to go do some other stuff. Yeah, who we got? Oh, look, it's Keanu Reeves. I just love how he drops in to lend a hand from time to time, especially, I mean, in his busy schedule. Alrighty, well, while he is doing that, we shall continue on with other things. So follow I, and we'll go this way. Oh, pardon me. There we go. Well, no sense going all the way. Let's do a little of this. There we go, through the magic of video. Just amazing. You jump up in the air and you come down over here. All right, we all looking good, ready to harvest? Yep, yep, and yep. All righty. Now, get you warmed up a wee little bit. Get you all set. Oh, there we go. Off and Ranananen. Alrighty, well, we'll leave this to this one then. Let's hop out of here. Pardon me. See you later. Bye now. And like that. And I just want to check on my trout ponds because, you know, they need checking on. Hey, where's my frogs? Ah, okay. Gotta have my frogs. I always panic when I don't hear them right away. Hey, who took my frogs? Alrighty, so things are doing okay here. We've got a little bit of food left to clean up on this side. We were making a bit of a dog's breakfast in the last video there. I don't know what was going on, man. The world was just like, yeah, not today, man. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, you want to do this? Oh, I don't think so, no. Yeah, I was dropping pallets and all kinds of rookie kind of stuff, you know. But anyway, let's go see what we can grab here and see if we can do it right this time. Excuse me, I'm going to have another sip. Oh, lovely, lovely. Okay, we'll get that all lined up here. Do-de-do-do. All right, so we'll grab the first two. And then, now we got them. Nice, okay. There we are, cool beans. And like that, and like that. You know, that awesome sauce stuff. None of that weak sauce, man. We want the awesome sauce around here. So how are you guys doing on this wonderful Sunday? It's a fairly nice one here on the island. You know, island living, island life. As I said, we are April the 12th, but it's a nice balmy 9 degrees Celsius. Kind of overcast. We're supposed to have some rain this afternoon. That'll be nice. We need it. Everything around here needs it. It's been a dry winter actually for us. Alrighty, up we go. And that is the name of that. Now we're just gonna top off on the gas. Don't worry, we're not gonna do the whole let's get up on the ways and washer and whatnot. She don't need that right now, but she could use some fuel, so we'll do that while we're here. Because, you know, it's what we do. Alrighty now. Come on around. And we'll get you put away. Put you back where you belong. Yeah, I want to address that dairy entrance there. The dairy area, if you will. Having a hard time pulling in and out with all the mud, so I'm going to have to firm it up a bit. That semi-dig's way down, especially, I mean, you got a lot of weight on there when you get that thing, you know, even half full of milk. You know, liquids are heavy. You know, I mean, people don't realize water, I mean, that's 9.7 pounds per gallon, I believe, something like that. Depending what your measurement is, I think imperial gallons, I think it's 9.7. Anyway, just under 10 pounds a gallon. And you start figuring on a gallon, well, you know, that fits in a bucket, right? You know, no problem at all. So, yeah, liquids are heavy, man. Okay, now we'll take Little John with us here, and we'll go deal with our people's stuff and like that. Now, we're not going to store these ones. We'll just sell these ones right off. But I keep saying I gotta put a area. Oh, you know what would make a great storage area? Over in the silo where the wheat was, and I took the wheat out and said, no, I want to use this for vehicles. Well, I can use the one side for the vehicles, and we can store this in the other side. That might work. Food for thought, food for thought. But for the now, we're just going to sell these off. I do want to check on old Dogface here. Let's see. Old Washko. Yeah, where are you to, buddy? He should be along directly. Where the heck are you? He's out in the fields, I guess. Take him a little bit to get home. Anyway, we'll leave that for the now. I'm sure he'll be along directly. He always is. He's a busy boy, you know. Got lots of things to do. He's out there in the fields chasing this, that, and the other. Hopefully he doesn't run into them wild hogs. That wouldn't be good. It would not end well for him, I do not think. But that being said, pardon me. Oh, there we go. Now coming around. Oop, there we go. Do, and ain't we got fun? Yeah. And coming around here, we're just gonna grab blue and top off the pigs. They need a little bit. Everybody else is good. You know, water-wise, they're good. Feed-wise, they're good. The sheep are fine. The Highland cattle that need the water, they're good and whatnot. And the dairy cattle, of course, they got the automatic feeder there. They got the robotic feeder going over, so they are a tickety-boo. And in that barn, the water's already plumbed in, right? So you don't have to take water to it. It goes off an existing water source. Oh, pardon me. But yeah, let's just kind of nip in here. And we will top this off and then drop that off at the wee little piggy eyes. Nothing wee about him anymore, man. Other than them going wee, 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 wee. You get the little sausage piglets running around doing that. It's hilarious. Noisy, but hilarious. Okay, there we go. That'll do that nicely. Yeah, just come with me while we boogie around this way. Do. But yeah, it's like I say, April now, so start getting things ready to go outside, plant-wise and stuff. First day with the new license. Let's run the forks through the silo. Perfect, yeah. Itch it. Yeah, IRL, you know, it's time to start planting our balcony, get some flowers going. We got lots of stuff left over from last year's, like that's going to rebloom and what have you. But, you know, it's all, we got to get our hanging baskets up and like that, you know. I got a fuchsia that I've kept over the winter that's doing okay, but she needs to be outside pretty soon. I just got to wait for the nights to not get down to freezing, and they still do periodically here. We still have cold snaps. It's only April, as I say. But maybe another week, and we should be well and truly into the warmer weather. Okay, so everybody looks pretty good there. What do you say we take old Blue and put her back where she belongs? And we shall carry on carrying on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Because it's what we do. Yeah, no rest for the weary, man. Not farming. All right, let's straighten this dog's breakfast out a little bit. What the heck are we playing at here, Nigel? There we go. A little bit. Yeah, watch the paint. Watch the paint. Okay, anywhere around there. We'll leave that mast out for easy access. And, yeah, there we go. See, another poor job done well. And like that. Yeah, let's see. Do I need to? Yeah. Top you off and like that. Okay, and while we're here, we'll just take a couple of seconds, and I won't bore you guys with the details, but we'll just do a little wrenching and whatnot. And there we go. See, that this won't take long, did it? Where have I heard that before? Alrighty, so let's get little John put away here. And, you know, we'll carry on as though I was normal. Yeah, right. Yep, and yep. Okay. Now gently goes the monkey. There we are. And we'll get these forks facing down. Take the weight off of the hydraulics. And save me from breaking my freaking shins. Gently get a neutral balance there. Yeah, close enough. Close enough for government work, eh? Tickety-boo. Now, what do you say we head her back up here and have a little look-see at what's going on with the harvester and whatnot and whatnot. Do bibbity bobbity boo and all that happy stuff. Oh, I was sitting there yesterday. Saturday, like I say, is kind of like my day. I did put out a fallout yesterday because I had left you guys with a bit of a cliffhanger on Friday, and I didn't want to leave it till Monday to finish off the mission. So I did put out a fallout yesterday. But normally Saturday, that's my one day for me. It gives me a chance to kind of go through, make plans for the next week and whatnot. And then Sunday, today, of course, is Kinlaig, like we're doing. And then Monday to Friday is Silver Run Forest for the logging side of things. And of course, our mainstay, which is Fallout 4, because I love that frickin' game. I just cannot get enough of Fallout, man. It just never gets old. It's aged so well, and they've done really well with keeping up and, kind of. I mean, okay, let's face it, it's Bethesda, so yeah, there's a little glitch here and there and whatnot, especially when, updates drop and what have you, but it's such a small thing to complain about when you take a look at the entertainment value and the revisitation of, just such an excellent game. So kudos to the devs for Fallout 4. Now, give me Fallout 5. Are any of you watching the Fallout on, what is it? It's on Prime, I guess, eh? They've made a series out of Fallout 4. Well, not Fallout 4. They've made a series out of Fallout. And it encompasses, like, Fallout 3, New Vegas, all that good kind of stuff. Yeah, if you haven't seen it as yet, check out the Fallout series, man. They do it really, really well. I won't say much more about it. If you're a fan, then you know what I mean. Okay, so moving on with you. Now, we'll get you down to the silo because my flour mill doesn't need any rice right now. And like that. So there we go. We'll just throw this in the old saving compartment, as it were. Save it for later. And like that and like that. And around we go. Get you back up the hill here. Do 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 do. There we is. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now we'll leave old whoever's doing that. Oh, it's the old fella, isn't it? I don't know his name. Gray-haired guy. He's doing that. So Fair Dinkum, we'll leave him doing that, and we shall carry on over this way. There we go. Now, how are we doing in here? We should have. Yeah, I don't want to get her much more than that because I'm going to have a deuce of a time getting out of it. You can see how she's bared down in the mud, right? So, yeah. Anyway, we'll deal with that. Let's go have a look at the ladies. Hello, my lovelies. Look at that faces. Oh, yeah. Is that? And your wee little horns. Such a bonny wee face. Oh, apologies to any of my Scottish friends. I don't mean to butcher your language. I truly don't. Just having some fun, that's all. It's all in jest, you see. All done with love. Alrighty. So we're not seeing any calves, but then it's not that time of year, is it? So that makes sense. And I did just sell off a bunch to keep the overhead down, and like that and like that. Okay, excuse me, coffee time here. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Okay, you're all looking beautiful. And like that and like that. Alrighty, well, let's get the heck out of here. And we shall move on to our next project. Okay, Running through the heather. Like I say, I think that's heather anyway. All right. The season. Here we go then. So all finished up with the sorghum. I'll get you out of here. Get that sorghum dumped off and like that and like that. And we got to getting on the field prep and stuff. But I don't think that's going to be a today thing because I really want to get at that dairy area. Don't you know? Don't you know? Nothing too fancy, like I say, but I got to do something about the mud and whatnot because she sinks down the semi. She sinks down there pretty good. Okay, listening for the horn. There we go. That's how we know we're there when you hear the beep, beep, beep. Oh, ignition just ran through my head. Give me that beep, beep. Yeah. What a song, what a song. Okay, so fair dinkum on that. Now let's get you to where you gotta go. Back in here, make room for the other one. But yeah, fair dinkum on that now. We're just crossing off the list, aren't we? Eh? Just ticking off the to-dos. The honey-do list, as it were. Okay, now let's go finish off this rice, because he's full again. So what else? Oh, I was going to tell you yesterday, I was, after I'd done the Fallout thing, it's like, okay, the rest of my day's mine. What am I going to do? I thought, well, I'll just chill and watch some cheap, sci-fi, horror flicks, whatever, stuff like that, and, kind of B movies, if you will. So I watched 2 of them yesterday, and man, there's 3 hours of my life I'll never get back. I won't bore you with details. It was just like I say, sci-fi movies, and what they couldn't do because low budget, obviously, right? So what they couldn't do in editing, they would do by making it like, say, a dark room or making it night scenes, and it was so dark you couldn't see shite, man. It was just looking at shadows and a lot of clanging and banging and screams and what have you. Oh, it was bad, but I endured, and you know what? At the end of the day, I enjoy that. I truly do. Okay, so back to reality. Yeah, I like my B movies. They get some anyway, they'll get quite a cult following, Now, something like, say, Eraserhead, nah, not my cup of tea. I got friends that were right into that movie when it come out, and it is, like I say, it's a cult thing. It's a B movie. I'd go so far as to say it's a C movie, because once you see it, in my opinion, you never have to watch that again, ever. But there you go. Everybody's to their own taste, right? We're all different. That's what makes us us. And thank goodness for diversity. Could you imagine if we were all identical? What a boring world it would be. There we go. Okay, gently, gently. Alrighty. Ta-da! Okay, we'll get this one unloaded. Make a few shekels off the milk. Been thinking about getting into some production chains for the milk, making cheese and stuff like that, We got cheese that'll bring you to your knees. In the store. Okay, there we go. It's almost 30 grand for that. No so bad, eh? Now just have a look-see, make sure there's no pediestrians and like that. Nothing that way. And okay, we'll wait for you. And it'll all be good. There we go. Yeah. Alright, now let's have a little look at what is going on, because you can see the deformation in the soil there. She just digs right in, and there's tire marks where she sits still, and you can you see them from here? Yeah, you see how every wheel's left an impression. When I went to pull out with a full load last time, I couldn't even get her to move hardly. I had to rock her, rock her, rock her, rock her, and we finally did get out. But I mean, why fight that? You know, when I've got the means of making it proper. I was going to do gravel, but I think we'll just do cement proper, like I say, and she'll be solid. And with that, the cement should be able to handle the weight, you know, better than gravel. Gravel, yeah, compacts, what have you, but, you know, you'll sink down in it anyway. So this way, she'll be solid. Now, the one thing that I guess the one caveat or whatever here is we're going to lose that ground deformation thing that I like so much. But necessary evils. And if we just kind of take her down to just about here, maybe, kind of, that will be good. There we are. Tickety frickin' Abu, baby. Now, can I soften this up a little? I don't know that it'll let me right beside the barn. Out behind the barn. Yeah, you can't do nothing in there because I can get this edge. There we go. I can do a little bit there. But once you get up onto the hillock up top and like that, it's not going to let you do much of anything, even if I intensify the amount that I want it to do. But we'll just kind of nip along. Okay, that's a little better there. Still got a bit of a hole over to the left, just in front of me. Okay, can we get you completely out? Nah. But then that's okay. We knows what we wants. We takes what we gets. That's going to make things a lot easier for getting in and out. And that's not so much of a drop off now. That's a little better. Kind of a nice transition. But it's still kind of, I don't know. I think we need to put in some decorations or whatever. But let's get the milk truck up there and just see how she handles now. Oh yeah, nice and smooth. Now we'll just come around this way. There we go. And we'll back her on in. And because I don't know my mirrors, I can't adjust them. And the angle that they're on doesn't work for me for trying to see where I'm going back and up. So we are going to cheat here and come out of first person, which, you know, I'd rather not do, but I ain't that good at parking this bugger yet, so there you go. Okay, coffee time. Oh gosh, by golly darn heck, gee whiz, holy Hannah, is that good stuff. Alrighty, so that's going to be okay for getting in and out now. Now, I think what I should like to do is do a little decorating, rating, and like that. Now, okay, decorations, I think down the bottom here, we should have what I are looking for. Which would, yeah, there we go, getting into the rocks. That's what we want. I think I'd like to do a retaining wall just across here. So bear with, I just got to kind of get jiggy with this here a little bit. There we go. Doesn't want me too close to it because, you know, it says I'm overlapping, which, arg. Dirty word. Okay, now I don't want to overly freaking fracking. Such a fine line between being able to place it down where you want it and just kind of that overlap section. And I don't want to get too close in because then I'll start lifting above the existing rock that I already laid. Like it'll kind of sit on top of it. Like a, you know, like a set of stairs if I kept going that way. And we don't want that. There we go now, just to give you a little different shape type of thing so it's not all identicals. The identical tentacle, as it were. There we go now. Just, yeah, right about there, give or take. And we'll just kind of take her around the corner a bit. I'll leave a little bit of an opening just in case we need to maneuver, but I'm not going to be coming in and out that way anyway, so there you go. So you can see how we're getting the step up now. See, we pull her forward and it goes down a little lower, which is nice. Just gives it that textured look, you know, kind of a little realism, I suppose. I guess. There we is. Now we should run one down here, but again, we'll change it up a hair because, you know, we don't want all the identical, just, you know, cookie cutter all the way type of thing. Okay. Oh, gently, yeah. Yeah, it's a good angle. Yeah, I like that. Just kind of bring it around slowly. And a little bit there. Yeah. Now we'll just take her down the end of the driveway and kind of cap it off, I suppose. Something like that. Yeah, that's going to work out all right. We'll play with this a little bit anyway and see. You know, I might change it up. Who knows, yeah? You know, I'm never really married to anything. It's like change my mind a fair bit, but then that's what old eccentric people do, right? The creative mind. Try this, no, that didn't work. Try this, no, that didn't work. You know, the whole backyard mechanic thing. Now, do I want something as large as you down here? I gotta leave enough opening to get to the cowl. When we do, we have that. Now, let's see. Take you for now. Not happy with that. Do I want a rock or do I want maybe a decoration? I don't know. Or maybe I want both. Because I'm a greedy little duck. I might be a greedy little duck, but I'm a rich greedy little duck. Daffy. What a guy. Okay, so let's have a look-see now. Do I want... Nah. Do I want something on that side? I don't think so. However, we can thicken this up a little bit here, maybe. Oh, nothing like drinking coffee, trying to talk, and lay stone at the same time, yeah? And why not even? That might be a little much. What do you... No, I can live with that. Yeah, I can live with that. Now, let's rotate you around a bit. Tie you in here. Come on. Gently. And wash, rinse, repeat. We'll bring that down and around. Okay, now. Don't want to get it too high up there, then it starts looking false. But we'll put in a little flower garden down the end. Oh, I'm going to have to go back in and change that topography a bit, smooth that out. Yeah, same here, because it levels it when you put them in, eh? I found this tree, and I quite like it. So I think we're going to place one there just because. But there we go. Nice, and nice on that. Now, we all done up here? Alrighty then. Cool beans. And we'll get that going. Get this dumped off. But I do think, guys, I'm probably going to wind this down here now. You know, we're getting up on, well, we're over half an hour, and it's your Sunday. You don't want to sit here for too long listening to some 70-year-old fossil talk about the horror movies he watched on the weekend, you know. Nah, I enjoy the company. The fact that you guys take the time and like that just blows me away. I appreciate every single one of you. I truly do. Yeah, we're up to 383 subscribers now. So to the new ones, welcome in. And just so you know, this is an adult channel. But that being said, kind of keep it PC, you know. I try not to profane and like that. There's, in my mind anyway, you know, no real need for it. Does it happen? Do I get angry at times? Certainly. You know, people have heard me swear on here, but I try not to. I mean, why? But yeah, other than that, like I say, you're amongst friends. This is a non-judgmental channel. I don't point fingers. I am in no position. I've been around too many corners in my life to be pointing fingers at others, man. But anyway, my friends, in the meantime and in between time, love and light, eh? Brightest blessings, you guys. All right, now do me a solid, yeah? Go tell somebody you love them, man. The world needs it right now. Okay, go be the rock stars you already are. I will see y'all in the funny papers, yeah? Okay, be good to each other. And wash those freaking hands.